Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lanka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing the horoscope of the last month of the year 2024, that is December. And this is a very important month because there are many transits going to be taking place, and they will be impacting us some way or the other. Depends on your personal chart, of course. So the readings are very general and generic. So in case you feel that things are not matching up with you, so do look at your horoscope, superimpose the transit positions in the sky on your chart, bring them to your chart. Only then you will be able to blend them well. See the nakshatras they are transiting through. Are they nakshatras or their lords playing an important role right now? Are you in the dasha of the same? This is how you have to navigate your horoscope. I will be taking you through in the first segment what exactly is happening. Ketu is going to be in changing the nakshatra. Then we have Saturn changing the nakshatra. We have Venus changing signs twice, that is Capricorn and Aquarius. So from Scorpio, it's going to be entering Sagittarius first, and then will be, of course, in Gandanta, and then will be moving again in the changing signs from the, from Capricorn. Sorry about that. From Capricorn to Aquarius. So from Sagittarius to Capricorn and Capricorn to Aquarius. So 2 signs it'll be changing. So this is a very important month for that reason also. And we do have suns changing every month. We have Sankranti. So it is coming out of, after 3 months, the blemish, or we can say the problems that we have been facing in authorities, etc. It's because sun was afflicted till now. Now sun is regaining strength because sun is going to be out of Rahu Ketu axis, Rahu's influence, and also debility. So Saturn is also going to be not aspecting any longer this sun. So it's going to gain the strength. None of the planets are going to be looking at the sun. So it's gaining the strength. And we do have Mercury turning direct. How can we forget that? And Mars turning retrograde. So this is a very important month for that reason, because when we have retrogrades, so many retrogrades in the sky, so it means that there is something which is bringing about some reversals, something which shows the new path. You have to opt for something different, out of the league, or whatever you have been doing conventionally, you have to think out of the box and do it in another way. So whatever, you have not been able to get the results about. Okay. So this is what is this month about. It's just a summary part. I have made few slides wherein I will be sharing with you what exactly are the transit positions happening in the sky. So stay tuned in the beginning part. And then in the latter segment, I will be taking you through to the sign-wise prediction, which is again a very important one to hear, because I will be sharing with you certain remedies. See, remedies also, I must tell you, is not going to change your horoscope or anything. It's just that it gives you some strength. It actually, if you do certain remedies, it does bring in that light ray of hope in your life. So remedies are just for, not averting what the incidence is going to take place. It's just a cushion when you're having a fall. It's just that it can just, the impact is not that grave. That is why I always share with you the remedies, if at all you have anything related to that graha, not giving that great results. So it'll help you understanding the horoscope yourself when I'm giving the readings and what exactly you should be doing. All right. So let me start with you with the readings about the planetary positions first. So we know that Venus is going to be changing 2 signs. That is from Sagittarius, going to be entering Capricorn, then Aquarius. And then Ketu is going to be changing the nakshatra, that is Uttaraphalguni, that is true Ketu that I use. And Mars is turning retrograde, Mercury is turning direct, Sun is going to be entering Sagittarius. These are the major transits. And Saturn is also going to be entering Purvabhadrapada again. So I have already done the video on all these. Like I have done the video on Ketu in Uttaraphalguni. I have already done the video on Mercury's retrograde direct. I've already done the video of Saturn in Purvabhadrapada. So please do refer to these videos. I might just share the link in the description box and the comment section also. So you can just refer to all those videos as well. Yes, Mars retrogression, I will be explaining in this video, and also about little bit about Venus in Capricorn as well, so that you are little, aware of what exactly are the transit positions doing and impacting you, how they are impacting you. All right. So let me just share with you the planetary positions this month. So we have Somavati Amawasya, that is new moon, which is happening in Anuradha Nakshatra. And this is a very important Amawasya, that is new moon. So if at all you are having any kind of issues, mental issues, or you're having some depressive tendency, or you feel that you're very anxious, so you should keep some rice by your bedside on the new moon and full moon days. I always give the new moon and full moon dates so that you can do these kinds of remedies. So keep the rice and just give it to somebody in the morning who is in need of the same, who's needy, I would say. Then we have see, Amavasya on the first is actually, from its starting point is somewhere in the morning till the next morning. So 1st December is basically, it's at 15 degrees 20 minutes Scorpio sign. So it is Somavati Amavasya. So you can just, simply just do this remedy. Also, we have Venus transit through the Capricorn sign, which I wanted to explain also, because Venus in this position is going to be giving you some important results, because Venus is the planet of love, luxury, romance, and Capricorn is a sign ruled by Saturn. So the energies of Venus are going to be very much practical, I would say. So don't be too indulgent. So that indulgent mode is definitely going to be subdued by the Saturnian energies. And it is before Saturn's placement also. So it is going to be giving you business-like approach here. So it's good. So your approach towards love, relationship, pleasures, all this is going to be more structured and more responsible. You are not going to be having any superficial kind of an involvement, I would say. In relationships also, you will be feeling a little better with the long-term commitments or short-term than the short-term pleasures. In career, finance, this is a good time period for financial planning, investments, career stability, and long-term planning in the professional matters also. Now here, the thing is that this Venus is going to be in trine to Jupiter. That means Jupiter is going to be aspecting this Venus also. So this will give you harmonious connections with others, and it's definitely very favorable for growth, prosperity, love, wealth, aesthetics. So it's an abundant energy. Wealth is going to increase, social and love relationships, that harmony is going to be maintained. Spiritually, you're going to be also growing. Not to forget that Ketu is also going to be in trine to this Venus. On the 10th of November, it is going, 10th of December, sorry, it is going to be at the exact degrees also, at 9 degrees 18 minutes. They're going to be in trine, exact trine. So Ketu's influence definitely is a detaching energy. So it's going to balance things out. See, in the Saturn sign, with Ketu also looking here, means in the trine, will give you a little bit of dissolution from worldly attachments. Okay. But you are going to be more towards the material pleasures also because of the practical sign of Capricorn. There will be some detachment that you might just feel off and on with your relationship, some unfulfilling relationships. It's dependent on where your Capricorn sign is also, and how is the condition of Venus. We should not forget that. That is how you have to navigate this, all the transits. Mars is also looking here from the Cancer sign. So this is the aspect where you will be more, see now, can you see how the energies are playing out? It is Saturn sign, Jupiter is in trine, Ketu is in trine, and Mars is looking at this Venus. A lot of energy on this Venus actually is going to be working. So this definitely is going to give you that drive, ambition, financial pursuits, artistic endeavors. You might just be in that conflict kind of a situation also with Ketu and Mars. But you have to be very cautious when you're buying property, when you're buying vehicle, or you're driving, because Ketu and Mars, whenever looks at a particular zone, it gives a lot of energy to you. It is very, very aggressive energy. It is very powerful energy, I would say. But at the same time, it gives you some conflict kind of a situation also. So the dynamics are going to shift and change now, maybe at the workplace, maybe in the relationships, you can go through certain ups and downs also. And Mars aspect can give you some tensions. And thankfully, this Mars is turning retrograde. So it's a big time saving grace also. And this is going to give you ambition in career, financial pressures will be there. You have to really be more on that, rather than being impulsive, you have to be more composed during this time. It is going to be impacting globally also on the economics and finance, because Venus's alignment with Capricorn and in trying to Jupiter and Mars and Ketu, Mars aspect, I mean. So this is going to be the time for economic growth also, especially in the areas where, disciplined financial planning, investments, or long-term projects is concerned. Real estate, banking, luxury sectors, they're going to be really enhancing. And there can be that Mars can bring about volatility in the economic climate also. It can be very competitive, it can be very trendy, it can be making some lot of corrections also in the market trends. And there can be some diplomatic relations which can work globally. Global alliances will take place now, and there will be some peace which can be also, people will be talking about the peace, and let's be more on the harmonious side rather than on the conflict side. So now they are going to be working on these areas also. It is going to be about the cultural shifts, which is also going to be enhanced. Spiritually, people are going to change, and their perspective is going to change now with the Ketu thing, and it is definitely going to be giving you in the spiritual realms. You're going to be having some deeper connections with your partner, with the people in and around the world also. Now, you see, the other aspect about this transit is that on the 2nd, we have true Ketu, which is, again, I have made a separate video of the same also, that this true Ketu is going to be changing Nakshatra. So when Ketu is changing Nakshatra, it is again a very important transit, because it is going to be giving you some kind of, some changes or transformation. This is a transformative energy because it is in the sun's nakshatra. So in this nakshatra, you will be the themes would be leadership, recognition, and relationships also. You will be spiritually inclined now with this Ketu's ingress in the nakshatra ruled by sun. So this is a very important transit. Again, I've made the video. Please do refer to that. From 2nd of December till the 6th of July, 2025, this transit is going to be there. So spiritually, you're going to be growing, and challenges with materialism. If at all you are more involved into that, then it is going to be giving you troubles. So you have to reevaluate your life goals. You have to work on your, servitude, attitude, and you have to be more stable in your relationship also. People will get more inclined towards spirituality, spiritual realms. People will be moving or shifting to this religious places, or they'll be traveling to those. And globally also, the neighboring countries will become, the alliances will be better off. So if you're not interested to hear all this, you can straight away watch your science predictions later. But for sure, these are very important to understand the transit. So in Uttaraphalguni, so you have to see where is your sun. Sun's position is very important when we are talking about these kinds of transits. If your sun is in the 8th house, then this transit might just give you some health issues. If your sun is in your 5th house, so it is going to give you more creativity. You're going to be more detached from your partner, but you'll be more attached to your children during this time. So all these things depend on where your Uttaraphalguni is, where your, what is your sun's position in your natal chart. So that is how it works. And definitely it is a very positive time period for economic growth. Environmental awareness also will be there, and cultural reevaluations will be there. Technology and innovation will be there. So this is a mixed kind of a transit, but definitely it is favorable for many, I would say. Okay. And then we have Mercury also turning direct, Before that, we have let me just share with you. Yeah. So before that, we have Sun entering Jeshta on the 2nd, and then Mercury, Jupiter will be exact in opposition to each other. And then we have Saturn aspect on Sun, exact degrees on the 4th. So these are all the energies where, we have to work on ourselves during this month, especially because this is, first of all, it is the last month of the year, though if we see it is not, the year starts as per our Hindu calendar. It is in the Chaitra Shukla Paksha Pratipada. But as per the Gregorian calendar, this is the last month of the year, and 90% of the population follows that. So we must follow this, that this is the last month of the year. So we must make certain changes in our personality, in our perspectives, so that, we can utilize the energies also, especially with the Sun and Saturn opposition, which is there. Mercury and Jupiter are in opposition, and then Saturn is also going to be aspecting Sun exact degrees. Mercury and Sun, this is now combustion which is going to be taking place, and then Mars turns retrograde. Now coming to Mars turning retrograde, which is very important in the sign of debility. Now this is minus minus plus kind of a situation. First of all, it is in the debility already, and when it turns retrograde, it is definitely going to be giving you some positive results, because Mars is action, and when it was in Cancer sign, it entered Cancer sign, and things were very calm, I would say. They were just mellowing. Now we need that action, aggression, and assertiveness. So that kind of a thing, which was leading to frustration, is now going to be giving you more on the positive energy, I would say, in the aggression that we need. We all need that aggression to do certain things. We have set our goals, now we want to achieve them. So unless Mars is not exalted, or Mars is not in its own zone, Mars doesn't give good results. So now what is happening? Mars was in the Cancer sign, where it debilitates. So repressed anger, repressed aggression. So now it is going to gain that aggression, and it is going to be giving you that kind of strength and energy, where you can make decisions very wisely and boldly, and where the courage is required. Okay. So this is definitely a very positive time period, I would say. So any kind of relationship issues with your siblings, with your neighbors, with your friends, any kind of frustrations. So now things are going to get better for you. Okay. Now here Venus is also going to be opposite this Mars. So this is again a very, very important one, because it will be also making you because Venus is in the exaltation place, where Mars exalts, and Venus is not that comfortable in the Capricorn sign, because it loses Digbala here, okay, in the natural zodiac. So now what is happening with this? There is a sort of a niche bhanga also for Mars, because it's in the Kendra to each other. So this is like switching places as if. So this is going to be a very positive time period in case you are having any kind of conflict or emotional friction in relationship. So you will now have some kind of stability, some kind of understanding will prevail. And then any kind of financial struggles, tensions that you have been going through, now things are going to be better. Don't be overindulgent, because Venus and Mars opposition gives that. Financially, physically, relationship wise, there can be a tug of war also. This happens. But yeah, in case you are waiting for a relationship to trigger, or you are having issues in relationship, so this is going to give you some kind of positive energy here in the relationship also. I think this is going to be a good transit for you, and for you all. And then trying to Rahu also. So this is going to be giving you growth, desire, obsession, and definitely, you will be on that path where you want to feel little emotionally secured also. So this is going to be the time when you have to make certain bold or even radical changes in your family dynamics, transformative energy needs on the home front, maybe some renovation, something to do with your domestic constraints. If you were feeling, now you have to resolve them. So all that is there, and it is definitely going to be making certain changes. And on the global level also, there will be certain repercussion that we can feel. Geopolitical matters will be resolved, and it is definitely giving all of us some financial stability also. I think this is a good transit. And being opposite Venus, it is going to be giving some women's right. We are going to be fighting for, and we'll be gaining that momentum there as well. So this is definitely very positive on that. Some resolution, leadership, on the world global level, if you see some leaders will resolve the issues now, and you have to think out of the box if you really want some kind of results to be in your favor. You cannot just be opting for the similar kind of things and doing one thing only every time and every you have to change your perspective actually, and you have to think out of the box, how you can be more emotionally sound, how you can make right kind of decisions, etc. So all that you have to work on with Mercury getting retrograde also. And then we do have Sun. Now Venus and Ketu will be in exact trine. So this is what I explained when Venus is going to be transiting the Capricorn sign. And then we have on the 12th of December, Venus, Mars, exact degrees opposition to each other. So this is also going to be a little precarious day. So make decisions wisely. You might just lose your cool and temper. So be careful. 15 December, Sun is going to be transiting the Sagittarius sign. So this is something which is going to be much better after the Ketu's influence, and then there were eclipses in the Virgo sign, and then we had Libra sign prevalent because Sun was in debility. Then it was in Scorpio, aspected by Rahu. So can you see from past 3.5 months, we have been experiencing all these energies, about illusions, worldwide, all this wrong decision making by the leaders, etc., the power conflict, etc., the struggles that we have been seeing. Now is the time that people will become very wise, the leaders, because Sun is the leader. So leaders will gain that confidence and wisdom and higher knowledge when it comes to the resolving the issues. You will start feeling the results from now itself. So when I'm making this video towards the end of November, so Sun is getting that, coming out of that zone now. So it is going to be giving you that kind of expansion, wisdom, good fortune, because it is the 9th house of the natural zodiac, Sagittarius sign. So positive alignment is definitely there. So spiritually also you're growing, and globally also people will be more educated. People will be looking for that education and knowledge. Philosophical pursuits will increase, and people will definitely be more spiritually inclined. Traveling, exploration, long distance journeys, if it all you have been waiting for, all these will definitely trigger. So from the 15 December onwards, things are going to be getting better for the ones especially who are Leo natives, or who have a prominent Sun in their chart, or who have Sagittarius very prominent in their chart. So this is going to be a very positive time. Diplomatic relations, international cooperation may improve, particularly areas of knowledge exchange, cultural exchanges, or philosophical discussions. Some documentation will take place, between the global leaders, promoting growth, development, prosperity. So this is definitely a very positive on the global level, which is going to be taking place. And spirituality wise also, legal and ethical affairs will definitely, law, justice, ethics, these will also grow. So a very positive time period, and you must actually utilize this Sun's ingress in Sagittarius sign. It will be in Gandanta before it is entering. So 14th, 15th, 16th, Sun is going to be in Gandanta. So that is the time when you will be untying the knots that from the past, and you will be tying with the new things, new relations, new documentation. Everything is now starting towards newness. Okay. So Sun is going to be here from the 15th of December till the 14th of January. Okay. Then we have Venus, Saturn at the same degrees, though Venus is going to be in the Capricorn sign and Saturn is going to be in the Aquarius sign. So this is also an important transit for making any important decisions as regards to your relationship and your property matters and your finances. Mercury, Jupiter will be right opposite each other again. They have been opposite each other earlier also, but now it is going to be. And Mercury gets direct in Scorpio on the 15th December. People are waiting for that also. So it is definitely very positive again. And then we have... I made the video on the same, so please do refer to that video to understand. And Mercury, Jupiter opposite each other is again very positive for acquiring knowledge, optimism in communication, etc. 27 December, Saturn is going to be aspecting Mercury at the exact degrees in the Scorpio sign. So you have to be cautious about your communication, writing anything, or any kind of discussions if are very important. So you can just be you can make the best use of your communication skills during this time. Then Saturn is going to be in the Purvabhadrapada again. So this is again a very important transit. because it is going to be in the Jupiter's nakshatra, and Jupiter, we have to see how it is in your natal chart. So you have to see, and Saturn was earlier also in the Purvabhadrapada, and I'll just give you the dates. Saturn from 6th of April 2024 to 3rd of October was in Purvabhadrapada, then went into Shatabisha, and now from 27 December to 28th April 2025, it is going to be in Purvabhadrapada again. So this is going to be a very important transit again. So please make the best use of, because Saturn does well in Jupiter's nakshatra. So good for acquiring knowledge, being more meticulous in your, in your thought process, and good for the teachers and the lecturers. Venus is going to be in Aquarius conjunct Saturn, aspected by Mars on the 28th of December. And it is going to be in the Aquarius sign till the 28th of January 2025. So this is what is the transit position like, and these are the dates for the new moon and the full moon. So on the first, new moon in Anuradha, 15th of December, full moon in Mrigasira, and 28th December, there's a Shani Triyodashi, so you can worship Lord Shiva. Somavati Amawasya, that is new moon, is in Purva Ashada on the 30th of December. So this is what is the transit position like. So now let's start with the readings for the 12 signs. Okay. So let me start with the sharing of the horoscope first. All right. So this is what, so please do hear the summary part, because I have explained everything very elaborately about all the transit positions, because we all must know what exactly is coming, and only one transit, if we are discussing, then it doesn't work that way. So this is going to be based on Ascendant, Moon, and Dasha. Okay. Dasha sign. You have to see where your Dasha sign is. I made a separate video of the same. Please refer to that as well. I'll share the link in the description box if possible. So let me start with Aries first. All right. So for Aries natives, first of all, the major most transit is that Mars is going to be turning retrograde. Mars is turning retrograde from December 7th till 24th of February. I've already made a video of the same. Please do refer to that as well. Now, Mars is going to be in your 4th house. That's the key planet for you right now. And when it turns retrograde, it is going to be impacting your 7th house, 11th house, and your 3rd house as well, because it's moving in reverse. So, and it is inching towards, okay, let me write this also first, Aries. So this is for Aries first. So you must actually worship Lord Hanuman for sure, because your Mars is turning retrograde. And if at all you're experiencing low esteem energy, or not able to make decisions on time, you feel that things are not maturing, you're just putting effort, but nothing is happening. So this is the time when you should actually be doing the remedies like these. You can worship Lord Hanuman. You can actually donate something to the young, who are not, young children who are not, who are blind, who can't walk, or who cannot do much, who are not abled. So these energies will definitely help you. And not to forget that Mars and Ketu will also be looking at your 10th house when Venus transits there. So you have to take care of your finances at that time. If you are thinking of buying a property or vehicle, so you can buy it, but you have to be careful about your driving skills. You have to be cautiously driving. And Mars is turning retrograde is definitely very positive for you for one more reason, that you will be able to find your potential partner during this time. If you are waiting for any kind of documentation which was stuck, PR, visa, etc., so that is going to also be culminating, or it can be triggering those kinds of situations where you will get the results in your favor. Also, we have Venus's ingress in the Capricorn sign, which is your 10th house. So it is forming a Dhani yoga for you, because the Lord of the 10th is going to be in the 11th, and Venus is going to be right opposite Mars. Mars exalts in the 10th house. So this is like, going to be giving you some new perspective towards your job. You will be doing something extra at the workplace, and you will be getting that promotion. You will be getting that name and fame also. So this way, it is definitely very positive. And Venus is going to be from 2nd of December to 28th of December in your 10th house. Very positive time period to make money, to get into relationship, get married. And also, if you want to reconcile with your partner, this is definitely going to trigger after the 15th of December, when we have Sun's ingress in your 9th house. From the 8th, it is coming out, and it's going to be in your 9th house. So definitely very positive again for you. Ketu is also going to be changing nakshatra. It is going to be in Sun's nakshatra. So good for the children, for student natives, if you want to go overseas, if you want to start some education, competitive success, government related job, if you want to go on that success, that height, it said that it is definitely very, very positive. And Ketu is in Sun's nakshatra. So this is from December 2nd to 6th of July next year, 2025, that Ketu is going to be in Sun's nakshatra. So very creative. You can become very creative. You can start from scratch if you want to learn more, acquire more knowledge. Very positive. Mercury, being the ruler of your 3rd and 6th, is going to turn direct. So it is inching towards the 9th house. So definitely very positive again for travels, for journeys, for quitting your loans if you have taken anything, or any kind of litigation you have been involved in. So this is definitely a very positive time period for that reason also. And we have Saturn changing nakshatra again. Saturn is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra. So again, a very positive time to acquire knowledge, to be a good teacher if you want to start any teaching lessons, or you want to take online classes, etc. So this is going to trigger that. And anything to do with overseas travels, getting the investors that you have been waiting for, with Venus's ingress in your Kendra from the 2nd of December, this is going to trigger as well. The best thing that you have to do, the best thing that you can do about this is reconcile with your siblings. If at all you have been having any issues with them, reconcile. Also check where your Jupiter in the natal chart is when Saturn is transiting through the Purvabhadrapada. It is going to be in the Purvabhadrapada from 27th of December till the 28th April 2025. Let me write it. 28th April 2025. It's going to be here. So this is again a very positive time period, because Saturn in Jupiter's nakshatra does really well for the ones who are looking for growth, who are looking for any kind of spiritual pursuits. If you want to follow any kind of ritual, you can do that as well. Now, Jupiter is going to be in Moon's nakshatra. It's going to be in Rohini nakshatra only. From 28th November, it transited through Rohini till the 10th of April 2025. It's going to be in Rohini only. So very creative. You will be thinking out of the box. You will be exploring your potential also. You will be exploring more how you can make money out of money. Maybe you'll be traveling overseas, shifting out from the place where you will be getting clients from the overseas lands. So this is definitely a very positive month for you. Overall, it looks good. Mars, your Lagnesh in retrogression, and your 8th Lord. Excuse me. Just give me a moment. Yeah, sorry about that. So Mars being the ruler of your Lagnesh, being the ruler of your 1st house, is definitely very positive when it turns retrograde. But it has to give you something or the other related to your health. So take care of your blood related issues. Get yourself examined from time to time. Get the checkups done, because it is also your 8th Lord. And it is going to be transiting 8th from 8th. So you need to take care of your health any which ways. All right. Otherwise, it is good if you do the remedies that I've given. It is going to be a very positive month. Make the best use of it. If you have to sign any documents, if you have to redo your place, if you want to change your place, if you want to renovate your place, you can do all of that. If at all anything which is stagnant, which is not moving, if you want to do anything of that sort, you can do it right now. Okay. This is the month. So enjoy. Sun is also coming to your 9th house, so not to worry about your leadership skills also. You can enhance and upgrade yourself in that way also. Coming to the next one, that is because we have to see all the planetary positions and then come to conclusion. So for Taurus natives, first of all, we have to see what is the condition of your Venus. Venus is your Lagnesh. Venus is going to be transiting your ninth house. From the 8th, it is inching towards the ninth house. 2nd December to 28th December is going to be in Capricorn and then moves into Aquarius on 28th of December till the 28th of January 2025. So again, a very positive time period for you because it is coming out of the 8th house. Lagnesh in the 8th house gives some health issues. You have been experiencing some highs and lows, and you have not been able to make right kind of choices and decisions as regards to your litigation, as regards to your finances, loans, litigation, etc. Some hidden enemies, or maybe something which you did not want to showed up, and maybe something came into limelight which you never wanted, or maybe your aggression or your passion, physical passion increased when Venus was in this zone. But surely, when Venus is in the Capricorn sign, things are going to mellow down a bit. And it is going to be the whole month here in the ninth house. So definitely, when the Lagnesh is in the ninth house, luck is by your side. You will be very optimistic in your approach. Travels will culminate. If you have to take a vacation, this is a good time period. If you want to pay off your loan, if you want to start a new startup or join a job. So this is a good time period. As it is, Saturn is also going to be changing nakshatra. It's going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra this month. And that's happening from 27 December to the 28th of April, 2025, which is your Yogakara Graha. So definitely a very positive time period for that reason also. So a good time period. In case you have to make any decisions as regards to your relationship also, now you can make, whether you want to reconcile or you want to break up, all that you are thinking and contemplating. Thankfully, Jupiter is in Moon's Nakshatra in the first house. So this is going to be a good transit. It is going to be giving you that creative view and is going to enhance your relationship also. You're going to be more, I would say, on the reconciling side rather than, just shifting away from your relationship. It's good if you connect with your partner emotionally, spiritually on that level. It is good. Mercury is turning direct this month also. Mercury is your second lord. Mercury is also your fifth lord. So it is going to be opening new avenues for you. It is going to give you that opportunity to make good investments, to make money out of money. You're going to be thinking out of the box. You're thinking something very positive about yourself regards to your communication also. Your communication skills are going to improve. You're going to be meeting people. Many meetings are actually going to be back and forth. Maybe you're going to be working on that. Mercury is turning direct on the 15th of December. And the very same day when it turns direct is going to be Sun's ingress also in your 8th house. So you see, when Sun is in the 8th house, though Mercury will get combust also, I will tell you about that. But when Mercury is turning direct and Sun, which is the planet which is an Akara Graha for you. So when it is entering the 9th house, it is going to illuminate your knowledge. It is going to give you that kind of knowledge which you actually wanted. You wanted to acquire knowledge. You wanted to actually upgrade yourself. So this is something which is positive. It's like minus plus kind of a situation, because Sun is not a friendly graha to you. And when it is moving into the 8th house, it is going to be minus plus. So this is definitely going to be very positive for your leadership skills, to tone yourself towards better, to understand things, the hidden realms of the hidden potential of yours also. Saturn is in a good position. And Saturn is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra. Again, good for making decisions as regards to your investments, how you will acquire more more insights on that. Meet the right kind of people. Rahu in the 11th house makes you actually, you come across those kinds of people who are actually deceiving you most of the times. So when since Rahu is in your 11th house, so you must have experienced that people are just trying to deceive you. People are just trying to fleece money out of you. So all those energies are definitely going to get a little better or mellowed down when Saturn is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Jupiter. Things are going to get better because Saturn was in Rahu's nakshatra till now. So that way it is definitely a good month for you because Saturn is your Yoga Kara Graha also. See the position of your Jupiter. If at all Jupiter is positioned in the 8th house or 6th house, or it is not or the 3rd house, as a matter of fact, then this might just give you some issues here and there related to your job, profession, um, problems with the authorities. They can come up as well. But overall, Saturn's position here is very positive, and it is going to be giving you some relief at the place of work. Don't worry, Venus is your Lagnesh in the 8th house, has given you some troubles till now. When Venus is coming out of the zone, it is going to get better. And also, with Mars turning retrograde, your 7th lord is turning retrograde, your 12th lord is turning retrograde. Again, very positive time period for your journeys, for relationship, reconciliation in relationship. And also, if at all you were having troubles in your at the litigation front, if you were having some issues regards to litigation, legal matters, now you will get that relief. It will be in your favor because Mars was looking at your 6th house. So the break with your partner might just be a reversal kind of a phase. So you will feel a little better with that also. Traveling, or maybe your siblings traveling overseas, quite likely. Okay, overall, I think it is good. And Ketu on the 2nd of December, true Ketu I'm talking about, till the 6th July 2025, is going to be in Sun's Nakshatra, Uttaraphalguni. Again, a very positive time period because it is going to be giving you that authority that you were looking for, the connectivity with people spiritually, and also with your family members. You will have a good cordial relationship. So this is a very, overall, a very positive time period that you're heading to. With Jupiter also is in the nakshatra where moon exalts in the Taurus sign. So remember, this is the nakshatra which is the favorite nakshatra of moon. So it is a very positive time period to be more creative. But you have to understand yourself. What is it that you can use your hidden potential? You have to recognize that. Nobody else will actually tell you you have this. Okay. So you have to understand that. And these are the major transit positions which are happening. And we have a new moon. We have 2 new moons this month, and we have a full moon also on the 15th of December. So the best thing is, because Jupiter is in Moon's Nakshatra, so the best thing is to donate rice and also recite Shri Suktam. If at all you can recite Shri Suktam, if you can listen to Shri Suktam, please sit in one place and do that. I'm not claiming that the remedies are going to be giving you, or it's going to reverse everything, or it's going to change everything, or though it happens, in certain cases, it has happened also that if you do anything with faith, you can move mountains. But for sure, it is not going to change your destiny or horoscope. But surely it gives you that strength, it gives you that connectivity with the divine and that hope that you are looking for. So do the remedies, recite Shri Suktam. It will enhance and upgrade you, internally, externally. So people will, change their perspective towards you. That is why remedies are very important. Shri Suktam, okay? Or Lakshmi Stotram. You must recite Lakshmi Stotram, if not Shri Suktam, if it is not possible for you. Okay, it will give you some strength. Also, start wearing more of whites. If you wear whites and add silver, more silver, things will get better. You will attract that aura building happens. Whenever we talk about the 7 chakras, and we talk about the aura building, so we must actually work on these. That is how we balance the things. If somebody is claiming that remedies are useless, I will say that is not right. That is not correct to say it. Okay, the remedies do help. They change your perspective and they give you that hope. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, Mercury, your Lagnesh, is turning direct this month. So Mercury actually is turning direct on the 15th of December. And the very same day, Sun is also going to be leaving the zone and going to be transiting your Sagittarius sign. Now see, this is very positive for you. Why? Because first of all, Sun was afflicted till now. from 15th of December onwards, because we can divide this into two parts. So when Sun transits your 7th house, things are going to improve for you, the authority that you were looking for, the strength that you were looking for. If you were having some health issues, or if you were having some lack of energy, etc., if you were feeling all of those energies, low on energy, now things are going to get better. You have to check the condition of Mercury in your natal chart also. Suppose you have a Mercury which is afflicted, then definitely this retrogression must have given you good results. Or if Mercury was combust, now things are going to get little downhill after Mercury turns direct. Maybe, it depends how intense is this Mercury in your chart. But for sure, Gemini natives, you have a Venus which is going to be transiting your 8th house. So this is also good for your, recognition, for your growth, overseas connectivity, if you have to travel overseas. So this is going to enhance. Maybe your children are going to be going overseas, or they're going to be studying, or they're going to be shifting from one subject to another. All these energies are going to play out in the first segment, and then the latter segment changes completely. So it depends on your personal chart. So we cannot generalize that this is going to be the case in your case. No, it gives different results, different horoscopes, it gives different results. Suppose you have a Ucha Mercury, in the 4th house. Ketu is already there. Ketu is going to be in Sun's Nakshatra. So it is going to be giving some result related to Sun also. Sun is your third house ruler. So you're going to be touching those heights. Maybe you will meet authorities, VIPs, government official. If you want to appear for an examination, you might just get that success, because Ketu is in Sun's Nakshatra after all. And that happens from December 2nd to the 6th of July next year. So Ketu in Sun's Nakshatra does really well. It takes you to those heights. It is about starting from scratch and building everything, the empire. So this is a very positive time period for you. Use this Ketu's ingress, use this Mercury's direct motion, and Sun transiting your 7th house. Good for relationship, good for authority, good for communication, good for attaining that stature that you have been waiting for. But you have to be cautious about your health. You have to take care of your relationship also, and your anger issues. Mars is going to turn retrograde and it's inching towards your 1st house again. So you might just lose your cool. You can have more expenditures. All that you have to be cautious about. But it will give you some whatever investments you have made, it will give you returns. It will start giving you returns also, because Mars is your 11th lord as well, and it is inching towards your 1st. So you will make some investments, you will make money out of money. Saturn is also going to be changing nakshatra. It's going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra. Again, very positive for your growth at the workplace, because now it is coming out of the Rahu's nakshatra. So it is good from the 27th December till the 28th April 2025. Can you see it's such a long transit? Saturn is a very good graha for you, actually. It has given negative results when it was in the 8th house to you for regards to your health. Since last 1.5 years, it was in, or maybe 2 years, it was not 2 years, but 1.5 years. Saturn was in the Aquarius sign. So it has given you approximately 2 years and, health issues. Now it is on the improving side, because it is inching towards your 10th house also after getting direct. So if you have to travel, if you have to connect with the overseas people, so this is a good time. If you want to go for investments, if you want to meet the right kind of people, see, Saturn in the 9th house is not good for for the health of your dear ones. So you have to take care of your father's health. You have to take care of your near and dear ones, because Saturn in Jupiter's nakshatra is going to be giving you some some relationship issues, or with your father, or father's health deteriorates, something like that happens, or loss of your near and dear ones happen. But in Jupiter's nakshatra, it's a saving grace. In Rahu's nakshatra, I can see that there were some problems or the complications amongst each other you have been going through. But it is going to get better now, with Ketu energy also playing out, with Rahu also in the nakshatra ruled by Saturn. So that exchange of nakshatra is coming to an end. So it's good for your name and fame at the workplace. If you were having that loss of fame, or there was some defamation that you experienced, now things are going to get better. if at all you have been. Sun is also coming to the Kendra, so it is coming out of the Rahu's aspect, so it is also good. Then it is going to be in the nakshatra. Mercury is going to be getting direct. Again, it is positive for your health and your communication also. Any kind of new education plan, anything to do with your litigation, etc. If you have been having issues, now you will be able to reconcile and things are going to get better in relationship and starting new relationship also. We have new moons, full moon during this month. On the 1st of December, we have new moon, Somavati Amawasya. Then we have Purnima on the 15th of December, and we have another Amawasya, sorry, Somavati Amawasya, and then we have Purva Ashara. Yes, excuse me. On the 30th of December, we have another Amawasya. I've given all the details in the beginning part. Please do the rituals. Please worship Lord Ganesha. That's a major remedy. And you should donate to the ones who are crippled or who cannot walk properly. If you donate, things are going to get better for you. Okay. These are the remedies, simple remedies, doable remedies if you do. I think it is a wrong word to say that it is a remedy. It is something that if you do, it will give you peace. It will enhance your aura also. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. All right. So for Cancer natives, now this is the time when Mars is turning, your Yoga Karagraha is turning retrograde. It can give you some reversals here and there. Maybe, your expenditures are going to increase, and it can give you loss of position also, if at all you have any. See, I'm starting with a negative note here because Mars debilitates in your first house. But when it is inching towards your 12th house, being the ruler of your 10th, it might just give you some, passive aggression. Expenditures might be impulsive shopping, or, you're on the shopping spree, or maybe, suddenly your laptop just breaks down. So you have to spend. So that kind of an energy is going to be experienced maybe. We cannot blame it on to only Mercury's retrogression, but Mars retrogression can also give that. And Mars is siblings. Maybe siblings are going to be going overseas, and your job is going to be better if you are connecting with the MNCs or overseas or international connectivity. Maybe with the government authorities, if you're connecting, because Sun is also going to be in your 6th house. So things are looking good this month, especially from the 2nd December to 28th of December, when Venus is going to be in your Kendra. So Venus is going to be looking at your first house. It is good for triggering relationship, good for investments, good for making new friends. So overall, it's a good period. Then we have Mars turning retrograde on the 7th of December till the 24th February 2025. Now here, Mars is going to be back and forth in the Gemini sign, and then will be moving finally next year in the first house. So till the time Mars is retrograde, moving towards your 12th house, you have to mellow down a bit. You have your ego, your self-respect, of course, can be questioned again and again, but you have to maintain that equilibrium now. With Venus also looking at your first house, this is going to give you that peace. You will be accommodating, and your partner will be a big time support. Saturn is going to be changing nakshatra by the end of the month, 27th of December to the 28th of April. Saturn is a very important graha right now for you because it is transiting your 8th house. Now, with Saturn's ingress in Jupiter's nakshatra, it is giving you relief in your relationship, in your investments. Travels might be fruitful. Also, there is a relief in your investments, and a relief in, not relief in investments, but relief in your litigation, if at all there is any litigation going on. And also relief in your near and dear one's health. Someone who's unwell, you will find that things are getting better. Okay. Also, Ketu is going to be changing nakshatra, Uttaraphalguni, which is Sun's nakshatra. So it is going to be giving you that authority also. It's just that Mars is going to get retrograde, which is your Yoga Karagraha. So I said that there can be some deformation, or there can be something at the workplace which can bother you. So be prepared. But Ketu's ingress in Surya's nakshatra will enhance the. So you see, we have to blend all the grahas. So when Ketu is in Uttaraphalguni, it is going to mellow down the negatives of this Mars retrogression. So you can see how it is balancing things out. So at the workplace, if at all you were not getting that kind of recognition, name, fame, etc., now it is going to be, because of Ketu in Sun's Nakshatra, will be taking you to heights. At the same time, you have to be more communicative rather than, just doing things on that autopilot mode. So change, switch, and think out of the box. Don't just do things conventionally now. You have to change your, that gear. And also, Sun, when it's out of your Scorpio sign on the 15th of December till the 14th of January, then moves into Capricorn, that is Makar Sankranti. So when Sun is in the Sagittarius sign, it is a good time period for that authority, for connecting with the authoritative figures and also making money. Maybe you will get some good returns from your investments. Mercury is also on the 15th itself turning direct. Very positive time period. But just control your expenditures, because the expenditures are going outbounds and income is not. So you have to be little balanced in that approach. Okay. Venus is also good transiting through your Capricorn sign. It is going to give you that serious approach towards relationships. Some new relationships might trigger. In your current relationship, you will be on the reconciling mode. So overall, it's looking a good picture. Jupiter is also well positioned for you. Rahu is also not bad here. Saturn is also inching towards the in the Jupiter's nakshatra towards Jupiter's sign. So again, very good for teaching, very good for enhancing your skills, learning new methods to do things. You're not just following that conventional path now. You're going to be switching and changing. You must do it and start communicating with people, rather than being in that shell. All right. And the best part about you is that you are a moon related sign. So you must actually watch the weeklies and also do the remedies and rituals related to moon. Om Som Somaya Namaha chants will definitely help you. And you must donate on the new moons and full moons rice, raw rice. You can keep uncooked rice by your bedside and donate in the morning. This remedy I keep harping on and it works wonders for sure. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, your Lagnesh sun is going to be in the 4th house in the first half and will be transiting through the 5th house in the latter half. So 4th house sun loses Digbala. So you have been experiencing a lot of workload. You're not getting those accolades. You're not getting the returns. So you're feeling a little uneasy as it is Rahu is here in the 8th house in trying to sun. I always look at the Rahu Ketu's aspect also, as you know. So this is definitely the time that you have been experiencing some defamation. People are not giving you that kind of respect, or you are experiencing that you're putting the effort but you're not getting that kind of support from others. So this is giving you some ego clashes and hassles also with your family members. You're just working, you're just going on working but not getting any returns. Don't worry, things are getting better. 15th December onwards, when sun is in the 9th house, it is 8th from the 10th. Lagnesh, from the Lagnesh is transiting the 5th house. Definitely it is going to upgrade you. You're going to be changing your job, or maybe you're going to be getting a new assignment and you're going to be getting the recognition that you have been waiting for, because after 3 months, it is coming out of that zone. See, it was earlier in the Rahu Ketu axis in Virgo sign. So it did not give good results. Then it was in debility. It did not give that great results. Then, and of course, trying to Saturn also, not to forget. And now with Sun in Scorpio sign, Saturn is looking here. And Rahu is also looking here. So you can imagine, and in trying to Mars also. So Sun was not that powerful. It was losing that power. So now Sun is going to regain strength. After 15th of December, you will start feeling the energies towards positive. You will start looking at the picture in a very different way, in a different light. So this is something that you can be more creative, childbirth, you're going to be good at in your relationships. You're going to be better in your authoritative work also. So that leadership quality is going to enhance as well. So this is definitely very positive. Venus is going to be in your sixth house, again very positive for the ones who are having issues in their relationship. They're going to be reconciling, they're going to be getting better in their approach towards life, and of course in their investments also they will be doing well. So good for traveling, good for meeting new people, discussing some projects, new projects, discussing your finances. This is a good transit. Also, Saturn is going to be changing nakshatra by the end of the month, which is Purvabhadrapada, again, 27 December to the 28th April 2025. Saturn is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra, 8th house nakshatra. So this is good for investments. This is good for understanding your hidden potential now. You're going to be learning more. You're going to be meeting those kinds of people who are going to be upgrading you, who are going to be recognizing you. It's not just going to be a superficial kind of a thing. Yes, this person is good. No, you're going to be proving yourself well. You're going to be doing things in a very, it's like, coming in full swing, now. You're going to be just, it's a comeback kind of a situation because it's the 8th house nakshatra. Not to forget, it is your 5th house nakshatra also where Saturn is transiting. So good for meeting people, joining a new firm, also good for gaining that respect and that recognition also. Investment wise also, it is a good transit. You will be making good amount of money because the kendras are actually, getting that strength. Mercury is also going to be having the direct motion, from the 15th of December. Being the ruler of your Dhana Bhavas, Mercury getting direct is definitely very positive. It's going to trigger your financials. It is going to upgrade your financials because till now Mercury was also not in dignity because Mercury's other sign is having Ketu. So you have been having a lot of outflow of money. Now with Mercury turning direct, now the cycle is coming to an end. So this is definitely good for making money out of money. It is good for your relationship, procreation, childbirth, and also investments. So this is definitely a very good month for all those things. Mars is turning retrograde again is very positive for you because your Yog Karagraha is in debility and now turning retrograde, it is inching towards your 11th house. Again, very good for your financial growth, meeting those kinds of people who are going to be helping you in your spiritual pursuits. Also, meeting your guru, mentor, learning more, hidden potential you will get to know also. Jupiter is retrograde and is in Moon's nakshatra again in the Rohini Nakshatra, again, very positive for creativity. Okay. So overall, a good transit, I would say good month for you. And it is going to be good if you can, connect with your mentors, with your gurus and seek help and advice from them before jumping into anything and take the help of the experts. You can be an expert, but you have to depend on someone else at times. So could be that you're making leaders out of leaders, you're dependent on the leader or your mentors or your superiors. So you're discussing all that, and it's good if you are looking for a government related job, so you will get that as well. Okay, so the remedy is this only, that connect with your guru. That is something which you should be doing. And for Leo, I think you can do the Surya salutations, and you can also water the sun god in the morning. That is something which will give you that good eyesight and good vision. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, okay, to start with, Mercury, your Lagnesh, is turning direct after the 15th of December. And Sun is also going to be transiting your in the latter half, your 4th house. Now, Ketu is also changing nakshatra on the 2nd. That is what I see from the true nodes, December 2nd till the 6th July 2025. Also, Mars is turning retrograde, Mercury is turning direct, Saturn is changing nakshatra, Venus is going to be changing 2 signs, that is from Sagittarius to Capricorn and from Capricorn to Aquarius. So it's a very important month for that reason. So let's take one by one each and every transit. See, to start with, we have to see Venus is in Grass. Venus is a very important graha for you because it is your Bhagya Lord. So when the Bhagya Lord is transiting your 5th house, it is definitely very good for creativity. It is good for childbirth. It is good for relationship, romance. In case you have been having issues in your romance or with your partner, now it's the time to reconcile, or maybe some ex-partner comes back to you, and it is going to be going a good transit for you for childbirth also. You're going to be really very creative, in whatever you do, and speculative income also you can make. Now, coming to the next transit, which is Mars turning retrograde. Ketu is going to be also changing nakshatra. I've made a separate video of the same. Please do watch that. Ketu is going to be in Sun's nakshatra. Sun is the ruler of your 12th house. So if you are traveling overseas, it can be a very, maybe, a very important time period for you. Maybe some important decisions will, or some breakthroughs you will come through when Ketu is in Sun's nakshatra. So changing of place, changing of job, all these will trigger with Ketu transiting the Sun's nakshatra. Is going to take you to heights also, for sure. Very positive. Then it is going to be Mercury, which is turning direct on the 15th of December. And Sun simultaneously also is changing the sign. Sun is coming out of the blemish after 3.5 months. Sun was earlier in your first house. There was an eclipse. Then we had Sun in debility in your second house. Then Sun was afflicted by Rahu and Saturn. So now it is coming out finally, and it is gaining that strength. Though it is losing Digbala, but it is definitely very positive for you to change your home. If you want to change from one place to another, it is going to upgrade you. If you want to go overseas, it's a good transit. If you want to start any new startup, it's a good transit. If you want to redo your place where you live, it is a good time period. But you have to be cautious about the ego clashes that you can have with your family members. Also, Mercury turning direct is definitely very positive again, because your Lagnesh and your 10th Lord is turning direct in the 3rd house. So this is going to be good for documentation. It is good for travels. If you want to apply for any visa, PR, etc. after 15th of December, you will get that success. So in these areas, you are going to be improving. Now things are improving. With Mars turning retrograde, again, it's a very positive time period, because Mars is in a Kara Graha. 8th Lord turning retrograde is definitely very positive for your growth. Mars is inching towards your 10th house, where Mars gets Digbali. So again, very positive for your work, for your upgradation. If at all you have any projects in hand, you will be able to complete them. You will be able to start new ones. Also good for communication with your seniors, bosses, and your co-workers also. Reconciliation time, actually. Look at the picture in a very different light now. Jupiter is in Moon's nakshatra, not to forget. So it's good for investment purpose, travels, learning something, or also, spiritually growing. This is a good time period. Also connecting with your gurus, mentors, father-like figures. This is a good time period. This month is that way very positive. If you want to initiate anything, it's just that you have to take care of your health from time to time, because 8th Lord is turning retrograde. So if at all you want to change your doctor, or you want to see another doctor, or, you have to take advice, or you have to change the line of treatment, so you will be doing that as well. Okay. So overall, the picture looks good. Saturn is also coming out of Rahu's nakshatra. Again, very positive for acquiring knowledge, for coming out of your loans, if you want to pay off your loans, litigation, etc. if you're entrapped in. So all that is going to get better, and things are going to improve in your life for that reason. So overall, the picture looks good with in the latter half of the month, I would say. Okay. In the first half, off and on, you will feel better. And with Ketu, Mars, Venus forming this kind of a connection, it is definitely very positive. And you will be buying some property also during this month. If at all you have to sign any agreements, you will be signing the agreements as well. Okay. Good for overseas journeys. Plan everything really well. And the best remedy is to worship Lord Ganesha. And if you want to donate something, you should feed the 4-legged animals with the tail. If you can feed them, it is going to be definitely helpful. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, my dear Libras, first of all, your Lagnesh is going to be transiting through Capricorn, and then it is going to be transiting by the end of the month, your 5th house. So Venus in the fourth house is definitely very positive, as it is gaining the strength, Digbala. So this is a good time period to purchase property, purchase your vehicle. Also, if you want to make any decisions about, your renovation of your place, you can do that also. If you want to introduce some new projects, and complete the old ones. So this is a good time period. If you want to start some investments, you can do that. Eighth house ruler is going to be in the Kendra. So this is going to be a very positive time period to go in for speculative income, shares, crypto, etc. And the Lord of the 11th by the middle of the month is also going to be transiting your third house. Again, very positive. Sun's transiting through the third house is definitely very, very strong. Sun was afflicted till now from past 3.5 months. It's going to gain that strength on the 15th of December onwards. So Mercury, being your 12th lord, being your 9th lord, is also turning direct. So again, if you want to plan your journeys, if you want to go for some signing of agreements, documents, etc., so you can do that. You have to plan your investments really well. You have to not park your funds only in one place. You have to split. You have to just plan everything really well. In case you were having any troubles in the foreign lands, now you're going to feel a little better from 2nd of December onwards, because Ketu is going to be in your Sun's Nakshatra. In Sun's Nakshatra, that is your 11th Lord's Nakshatra. Very positive. In case you have been, just a sec. Okay. So in case you have been having some issues regards to your stay in the foreign land, now you're going to be having some relief. Because it is going to be in the 11th Lord's Nakshatra. So again, a very positive time period for investments, for growth, for learning more knowledge. If you want to acquire knowledge, you will be able to. Getting into the depth and details of everything will help you. Working out. If you have not been able to work out, you will be able to work out now. You are going to be losing weight if at all you have gained all those oodles of weight. Also good for communication, enhancing your communication skills, because Mercury is going to be turning direct. So you will be straightforward in your approach now. You want to make some important decisions regards to your relationship, regards to your work, regards to your communication with your co-workers and your maybe cohabitants. You're staying with someone, so this is going to be a very important transit for you. Maybe you'll be discussing things with your professor, with your mentor, with your superiors, or maybe there's a job opening coming your way. Also, 7th Lord is turning retrograde. That means there will be some reversals as regards to your relationship. Now you'll be reconciling with your partner, or maybe there is a new relationship which is going to trigger. Because 7th Lord ruler and the 2nd Lord, there's a Maraka, no? Mars is a pure Maraka, turning retrograde is positive, minus, minus, plus. So this is going to be a very positive time for travels, for joining a new job assignment. Also, you have to take care of your health, but, again and again, I repeat this because Mars is looking at your first house. And also Saturn is in trine. Saturn being the ruler of your 4th and 5th, Yogakara Graha, but it is giving you some troubles here and there, because it is delaying everything. Whatever the process that you're in, it is delaying. But don't worry, delays but not denial. So Saturn will give you good results, start giving you good results once it turns into the Jupiter's nakshatra. So it is definitely going to be positive from 27 December till the 28th of April 2025. Saturn is going to be in the Jupiter's nakshatra. And then, of course, before that, it will be changing on the 29th of March, changing signs also. So use this transit, use this time period, especially the last lag of this month. Use this time period. You will be really, at peace, at comfort. Things will be different for sure. Whatever the situation is right now, you will see that things have changed drastically. With Mercury also turning direct, things are going to get better. Bhagya Lord, when turns retrograde, it gives you lack of support and optimism. You yourself feel bogged down. But now with Mercury turning direct, things are going to get better for you, and you're going to be starting doing things, communication, and maybe you're going to be signing those agreements, and you're going to be shifting out from the place. If you want to sell off your property, all that will also trigger. Venus in the Kendra will give you that property, that vehicle, all those aesthetics, buying jewelry, clothes, all that is also going to trigger. Jupiter is in Moon's nakshatra. So from 28th of November onwards till the 10th of April, Jupiter is going to be in Rohini. So it's definitely very positive for being creative, teaching abilities enhance, and you will learn more with this. And you will definitely be, more sensual also with Rohini Nakshatra triggering. But you need to work out because sixth house is Lord is in the eighth house. So you need to take care of your health. You need to work out. You need to be working towards better. And it is good for your one-on-one relationship with people also. Mars turning retrograde is also going to trigger your fifth house, so procreation. Maybe you'll be taking some treatment and you will be able to conceive. Childbirth is also evident. Okay. So the best remedy for Libra natives is please recite Lakshmi Stotram every day. Donate something in greens to someone, green lentils or grains. If you can donate, nothing like it. Also, feed the four-legged animals, or with the tail. Okay, if you can feed them, go to the shelter home and feed them. Okay, it will be good. It's a good remedy for you guys. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this month is definitely, to start with, Venus is going to be entering Capricorn and then moves into, by the end of the month, your fourth house. Then we have Sun entering in the letter segment in your second house. Good for you. Mercury is turning direct again. Eighth Lord is turning direct towards the second house, moving towards the second house. Again, very positive for you. Ketu is in Sun's Nakshatra. Again, very positive for you. Mars is turning retrograde. Not that great. Lagnesh turning retrograde is not good, but it is in debility. Turning retrograde is like sort of a minus plus kind of a situation. Saturn is lastly, going to be changing nakshatra by the end of the month. That is on the 27th of December till the 28th of April 2025 in Purvabhadrapada, which is Jupiter's nakshatra. Again, very positive. So now, what is the meaning of all this? When Venus, to start with, is changing signs, it is going to be in the third house. So you need to be very careful when you're making decisions. You have to be sometimes very strong. You have to be bold in making decisions. Maybe you are not able to decide about things very with an ease. You're pushing yourself. It's really very difficult for you to make decisions at times. So now is the time you have to decide, what do you really want? Maybe you're going to be shifting out of the place. Maybe you have to make decisions regards to your relationship, about your business, about your partnership, about selling off your business, about buying a new business, starting a new thing. So you have to take a call. With Venus transiting your third house, any Saumya Graha transiting the third house is not that great. Why? Because people become very, Saumya Grahas are not the ones who will give you that strength to make decisions, bold decisions. So you need to be a little more assertive. You need to be a little more, have that courage to make the decision now. Take a call. So this is something which Venus transiting through the money sign, I would say. It's a practical sign. So be more practical rather than being emotional. Okay. Then we have Ketu transiting through the Sun's Nakshatra, very positive for you, for growth, for government-related jobs, any kind of signing of agreements, meeting those kinds of people who are actually very important. So this is a very positive transit for you. Do not go for heavy investments, as it is Mercury is your eighth lord also. So, just don't, maybe take it easy. If you have to invest in bits and pieces, not, just maybe you can park your funds in different places rather than in one place. Don't park them in one place. Then we have Mars turning retrograde, which is on the December 7th till the next year, 24th February. So now Mars is inching backwards towards the 8th house. Now go back and see how it was when Mars was in Gemini, I don't have the date right now, but I've already made the video on the same. You can refer to that on my channel. But when Mars is in retrogression, your Lagnesh in debility has given you a lot of emotional turmoil, or maybe complications with your guru. Travels have been a little cumbersome, problems to the children. Now things are a little better with Mars turning retrograde. Though it is in the 8th house, but it is definitely very positive for you because it is away from the debilitation sign. So things are going to get better as regards to your own self, your own perspective. You're going to be very strong in making decisions now. And also any kind of litigation, loans, etc. If you have to pay off now, you'll be able to pay them off as well. So any kind of travel plans, anything to do with your children, if you have to make any decisions, you'll be able to make now. Also, we have um, Mercury turning direct and Sun also transiting your third house. So Mercury turning direct, obviously eighth lord is turning direct. Things are going to get better for you as regards to your finances, parking your funds, stocks, shares, crypto, etc. If you want to start any business, Mercury direct movement is going to be very positive, because Sun is also going to be transiting your second house out of all the afflictions. When Sun is in the first house, you've become very egoistic. You can't see things, see through people. So when Sun is out of it, you are going to feel little better. The mellowing impact is there. You will connect with your family. You will be able to take their advice and help. Now you're going to be studying more. Maybe you're going to be referring to your own notes, whatever you learned. Now is the time when you're going to be improvising on yourself and, upgrading yourself through wisdom. So the wisdom prevails. Travels are going to be very fruitful for you, with Sun also entering your second. Don't be flamboyant. Just have a humble approach to everything. You definitely are going to be an achiever. Mercury is also going to be turning direct, as I said. So 11th Lord is turning direct. So it's good for your finances. So park your funds not in one place, shift them, split them. So that is something very positive. Saturn is going to be in the Nakshatra ruled by Jupiter. Again, very positive for progeny, for children, for growth, for success in your endeavors, and also overall success in your finances also. You're going to be learning more. You're going to be shifting out from the place where you live in. It's very positive. Okay. So putting the whole picture together, it is a very positive month for you if you use your potential now. Okay. Start something new. Start thinking out of the box. Think in a very different perspective. Think in a different light. Rahu is there in your fifth house. You have to think out of the box. You have to be more creative. Things are going to get better for you for sure. You're going to be gaining that strength and authority also. Leadership skills are going to be enhanced as well this month. Use this transit very well, this month very well. Okay. So for you guys, worship Lord Hanuman if you can, because if you believe in this, if you are from some other religion or culture, you should actually donate or help your siblings and donate something to the small children, and feed the four-legged animals, with the tail. If you feed them, definitely things are going to get a little better for you wherever you're suffering. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, we have to start with Venus, because Venus is going to be entering Capricorn on the 2nd December till the 28th December. And then it moves into your third house, 28th onwards. Then we have Ketu transiting through Uttaraphalguni from 2nd of December. I take true notes till the 6th of July, 2025 in the Kendra. Very positive. Then we have Sun's ingress in your first house and Mercury turning direct also. Jupiter is in Moon's Nakshatra, Mars is turning retrograde, and Saturn is also changing Nakshatra. So many transits are going to be taking place this month. So the best thing about your transit is that Venus is leaving your first house. Now, since Venus was there, there were too many expenditures which took place, but it was good for your communication with people, in relationship also. You felt good. But with Venus transiting your second house, things are now going to change. You're going to be saving money. You're going to be thinking in a very different perspective about your finances, how you can grow financially. Now you're going to be saving a lot of money. Whatever expenditures were there, now you have to forget them, and now you have to start afresh. So this is a very positive time period. So from 2nd December to 28th December, park your funds well, split them. Don't invest in one place. And it is good for your relationship also. Just take good care of your partner's health, though. It can give some lower abdominal issues. Also, you see, Mars is turning, first of all, Ketu is changing the nakshatra. So it is very positive for your travels in case you are looking for that growth, leadership skills. You will learn more. In case you were not having interest in work at the workplace, you were feeling a little detached, you didn't want to go and work long hours. Now you will be working long hours, and you'll be gaining that kind of those terms will be good with your seniors, bosses, co-workers. Now you're going to be in that zone where you're working, you're going to be putting your heart and soul into your work. Luck is by your side also. You will be enhancing yourself, upgrading yourself. So it's a very positive time period for that reason also. When Mars is turning retrograde, it is very positive for you, because Mars is your Purva Punya Lord, that is your fifth Lord. So good for progeny, good for childbirth. Quit your karma. Quit your karma with the people that you are with, especially your workplace, with your children, with your romantic partner. There can be some new relationship that can trigger. There is a reconciliation part also which can trigger. Maybe the ex-partner comes back to your life. So this might just trigger that kind of a relationship also with Mars turning retrograde. Mars is a ruler of your fifth house, ruler of your 12th Lord, is the 12th Lord ruler also in the eighth house. So this is also going to trigger some business proposals from the overseas lands. You're going to be traveling, you're going to be investing now. And it's a good time period for making money out of money also. And being after this, Sun is going to be entering your first house. Mercury is going to be turning direct also. So again, very positive for relationship, for signing any documents, meeting influential people, buying, purchasing property. This is also a good time period for vehicle purchase. You're going to be really, utilizing your potential now after 15th of December, especially because Mercury is a ruler of your 10th house, is turning direct. Since it was retrograde, expenditures were increasing and you were having issues in your investments also. But once it turns direct, you're going to be wiser. You're going to be understanding where to put your brain. And you definitely are going to be utilizing your relationship, how you can make the best use of your relationship quotient and chemistry and bonding in upgrading yourself. Maybe somebody who is at the workplace, you're going to be bonding well, gelling well, and that can be a potential partner also in future. That kind of a thing can also happen. Also, your Lagnesh is transiting your sixth house. Take care of your health. Jupiter in the sixth house gives bigger enemies and bigger loans, bigger litigations, like long-term litigations. But here, the thing is, it's retrograde. So it is like good for, quitting your loans, litigation, etc. also. And also it is in Moon's Nakshatra. So this is a good time period, any which ways, to come out of the, the health issues that you have been experiencing till now. So change your doctor, see if you can, start some other way of getting better, some other line of treatment, if you can opt for that. Maybe for conception, you have to go to another doctor, or there are certain other treatments that you're going to be taking. So these are the transit positions. Lastly, Saturn is going to be, changing the nakshatra also. From Rahu's nakshatra, it is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra. Again, very positive. Lagnesh's nakshatra will make you very hardworking. It's good for learning and acquiring more knowledge. So this is good for travels, good for connecting with your siblings, older siblings. You will be definitely reconciling with people you have not been able to, because you are going to be getting wiser. So things are expanding in your case and things are going to get better. So the best thing that you can do is donate something in yellow to the priest, or to your old, take the blessings of the old. So this is something which everybody should be doing. But yeah, for you especially, when Jupiter is transiting your sixth house, it's good if you can connect with your uncles and aunts and take their blessings during this time. Okay. Or maybe they can advise you also, do this, do not do that. Okay. So maybe with your investments, with your finances, they'll help you out. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this month is a very happening month for you. Why? Because Venus is going to be, your Yoga Graha is going to be changing two signs. From Sagittarius, it's going to be in your first house and then the second. So from the 2nd December to the 28th of December, Venus is going to be in your first house. So again, very positive time period for you to make decisions as regards to your job, regards to your change of place, children, Maybe children are going to be shifting overseas, or maybe they're going to be changing the school, or anything to do with finances. You're going to be making some important decisions. Very positive time period. With Venus in the first house, it's possible that you're going in for that cosmetic surgery or rhinoplasty or something, to do with that. You're going to be opting for that now. With Ketu also changing nakshatra, I take Ketu as true Ketu, true nodes. So Ketu is going to be changing nakshatra and is going to be in Sun's nakshatra. Sun is your 8th lord. So this is like, a minus minus plus kind of a thing. So it is going to upgrade you in your perspective. You're going to be changing things towards better now. Whatever you have been doing, whatever knowledge you have been acquiring, you were not able to actually align it well with your job. Now you're going to be aligning things. See, you must understand, 8th lord is after all 8th lord. So it will give you some hiccups here and there, maybe while traveling, while acquiring knowledge, connecting with your people, with your father-like figures. So you will have some issues to deal with also. But at the same time, this is the time when you will be experiencing newness in you yourself. You will feel that it is going to be the time when you will be changing your perspective, how you can explore, how you can travel and understand things better, because Sun is also going to be in your 12th house post 15th of December. So we have to see how Sun's placement is in your natal chart. Ketu is heights also. Ketu is the tiniest and the minutest thing. So you will get into the depth and the detail of everything now with Sun also. So it is going to illuminate that area of life. So you are going to be more philosophical. You're going to be changing your perspective towards your knowledge. You're going to be changing your perspective towards your way of working. So it is good. And relationship wise also, now is the time when you will be making some important decisions, whether you want to be in this relationship or you don't want to be in the relationship, or you want to start a new relationship afresh. Quite likely. Also, we have Sun's ingress in the 12th house. Mars is going to turn retrograde before anything else. So Mars on the 7th of December is turning retrograde till the 24th of February 2025. So when Mars is in the Kendra, turning retrograde, Mars exalts in your first house. So this is a very positive thing which is happening, because Mars in the 7th house has given you issues in relationship, losing temper. You're not able to get to what you really wanted to. The job that you were looking at, you could not. But now with Mars coming back to the Gemini sign, it's in retrogression, going to be in the motion actually, So this is like triggering things, servitude attitude, business attitude, purchase of property, signing of documents, repaying your loans, health issues if you were having. So just getting back to the routine, fitness routine, if you have gained weight, because Mars in the water sign has given you a lot of weight gain. So now you will be on track with this Mars turning retrograde in the sign of debility. It's minus minus plus. So for sure, if you have to repay your loans, if you have to reconcile with your competitors, so this is the time when you can do this. Also, we have Mercury in direct motion on the 15th of December. It's inching towards your 12th house. So again, some expenditures might increase, or maybe you will be making some major investments now. Also, Sun is going to be in your 12th house, being the ruler of your 8th. Very positive. Connect with the foreign lands. If you are in the foreign land already, this is going to give you that fame, name now. Success is coming your way. Investments are going to actually give you good growth if you have parked them well on time. Market is going to be very trendy also, I must tell you, because of the planetary positions, with Venus also coming to your first house. So this is going to be the time when you will be making some important decisions. Take the help and advice of the experts before jumping into it blindly. And Saturn is also going to be changing nakshatra by the end of the month. Again, very positive for you, because the Lagnesh is inching towards your 3rd house. So you're, as it is, gaining that strength with Saturn coming out of the what do you call that? Sarasati phase. So it is definitely very positive, and it's in the Jupiter's nakshatra. So you're going to be traveling, you're going to be making some investments, savings are going to improve. Your connection with your family members is going to get better. Also, maybe some addition in the family members, and maybe some guests coming over this month. So they're going to be staying for a long time. Also, in case you have anybody who's having some issues regards to your, regards to um, health. So somebody's in the hospital, so you're going to be actually helping them, or they're going to be discharged from the hospital and they're going to be well. Mars also, I want to add here, Mars turning retrograde is also going to be impacting your 10th house. So again, this is going to trigger some job assignment, and transfer or change of job also is possible. If at all you have been jobless from a long time, now you're going to be getting the job that you were waiting for, the dream job, I would say. Okay. So I'm not going to give you very big hopes, because we have a Rahu energy also playing out in the 3rd house. So don't get carried away by wrong and false promises also. Okay, if somebody is telling you that, you're going to, I'll help you with the job, I'll help you with your investments, etc., don't fall prey blindly. Also, your own people, there can be somebody who can, just betray you, who can just cheat you. So that is something you have to be alert of also, with Rahu in the 3rd house. Communication wise, documentation wise, you have to be cautious. Okay. And what else I wanted to add here? Yes, lastly, Jupiter is going to be in Moon's Nakshatra. So Jupiter in Moon's Nakshatra is good for triggering your romance, triggering your relationship, ex-partner coming back to your life, sensuality, all that is also going to trigger. Okay, so the best remedy that I always prescribe, Capricorn, is to actually, donate sesame oil, apply sesame oil to your body, and also Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha chants. That'll help you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, okay. So for Aquarius natives, first of all, Venus, your Yoga Karagraha, is going to be transiting your 12th house, and is going to be till the from 2nd December to 28th December in your 12th. Ketu is going to be changing nakshatra. That is Uttaraphalguni Sun's nakshatra also on the 2nd of December. These two transits are going to be taking place in the beginning of the month. Now, when Venus, your Yoga Karagraha, is in the 12th house, your expenditures are going to grow. Maybe if you are in the foreign land, you will get some relief. If you're planning to shift out, this is a good time period. And also, if you want to make certain investments, do it after 15th of December if you have to, because market is going to be very trendy. There are certain corrections which are going to be taking place. So if you have to invest in shares, crypto, mutual funds, etc., so do it only after 15th of December, when Sun is also going to be out of your Kendra and is going to be in your 11th house. Things are going to get better. And also with Venus in the 12th house, expenditures on renovating your place, travels, etc., is going to increase, or maybe you're visiting some spiritual places, your religious places. Okay. Then Mars is turning retrograde on the 7th of December till the 24th of February 2025. It is in the 6th house of yours. Turning retrograde is definitely very positive for you for going in for the treatment for conception. If you have to pay anything to do with your health, if you have to come out of the litigation, loans, etc., it is good. Any kind of competition success that you're looking for, you're going to be getting that as well. Ketu is going to be in your Sun's nakshatra, which is in the 8th house, 7th house nakshatra. So you have to take care of your health, first of all, your partner's health. In case you have been having issues in your relationship, you have to reconcile rather than splitting away from the partnership and relationship. You can start with new business. Any kind of new business proposal, if you get, you can actually go for it. Good for investment purpose. Split your investments. Do not park funds in one place. Wait till 15th of December, as I said. Mercury is also turning direct on the 15th of December. So this is a good time period. Post 15th of December, you will be going in for that investments, communication. Also, maybe you are going to be purchasing property. And one more thing I wanted to say, starting some new education plan. Travels are also possible. But you have to take care of your skin-related issues, health. If you want to go in for any kind of competition, examination, etc., so you can do that as well after 15th of December. Saturn is going to be, by the end of the month, changing Nakshatra. It is going to be in Jupiter's Nakshatra, again, very positive for growth, for finances, for meeting people, mentoring others, or you will get that kind of teacher or guru who can guide you through. If at all you are feeling stagnant and stuck, now you will be gaining those, those energies where you will be channelizing your wisdom. I would say you should actually, spend some more time on deciding about your, future planning. What do you really want to do? If you are thinking of switching, so now you should actually post 15th of December take a call. And as it is, when Saturn after 27th of December is switching Nakshatra, see what is the condition of Jupiter. If at all you're in Jupiter Dasha, Jupiter is forming a good connection with this Saturn. So it is definitely a very positive time period, because Saturn in Jupiter's Nakshatra is going to be giving you major reversals, or you will be making some major decisions as regards to your finances, regards to your education, regards to your travels, regards to your acquiring more knowledge. So this is a very important and a crucial month for that reason also. Lagnesh is inching towards the second house. That means you have to save money for the rainy day. This is going to be the time that you should avoid making major expenditures. And Venus is going to be in the 12th house. Do not drive. If you have to drive safely, because it's going to be in Ketu trine also, not to forget. And Mars is also going to be looking. A retrograde Mars is looking. So that's a saving grace, but still, take care of your driving, okay, while driving. Okay. Donate something in black grams, black lentils, black sesame seeds to the needy. Also apply sesame oil on Saturdays on your body. Things are going to get better for you. Okay. You'll feel better health-wise. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. Okay. So for Pisces natives, this is the month where, first of all, Venus is going to be changing signs. It has already changed signs, here on the 2nd. So on the 2nd of December, Venus is going to be in your 11th house till the 28th of December. Very positive time period for investments, for travels, for making decisions as regards to your relationship. Now the bonding and relationship chemistry and bonding with your partner is going to shift and change. You're going to be very practical in your investment planning. Some female counterparts are going to help you here. Also, there is a possibility of buying and purchasing of a vehicle. You can buy vehicle, and maybe, you're going to be investing somewhere where, in an automobile industry maybe. Also a good time period for Ketu is going to be in your sun's nakshatra. So this is the time when you will feel better in your health. You will start regaining that strength. Do not expect too much from your partner. Maybe your partner is unwell. Now the partner is gaining that, is on the path of recovery. So if at all you have any, low hand loans that you have given, now you will be also realizing, realization of funds is coming here in. If you have given some loans to your uncle, aunt, or any family member, so you're going to be getting back that money. Also, Mars is turning retrograde. Now, Mars is your second lord. Mars is your ninth lord, which is turning retrograde. But in which sign? Sign of debility. So this is definitely very positive for your travels, for investments, for money, for your past relationship coming into limelight. Okay, it can be that the partner comes back to you, and it's going to be hell breaking loose. That can also happen, but it's you who has to be wise. You really want to be in this relationship or the current relationship that you're going on with. It is not a good time period for going in for any kind of conception planning. It is something which might just give you some troubles here and there. Conception or any IVF treatment if you have to go in for. So take it easy. When Mars is retrograde, it might just be a blood loss that you can have. So be careful about that. It is moving towards your 4th house. Maybe there's a purchase of property, or you're going to be shifting out from the place where you live. But luck is by your side. After certain hiccups, you will definitely be able to get what you were waiting for. Sun and Mercury are going to be also, changing their positions. Like Mercury is going to be moving in the direct motion. Sun is going to be in your Kendra in the 10th house. So good for the higher authorities, good for any kind of change in your job. Also, it is good for any kind of connectivity with your seniors and bosses also. This is the time when you will be able to find breakthroughs. This is the time when you will be able to actually attain that power and position, name and fame coming through. Because Sun, after 3.5 months, is going to be coming out of that, low position. It is going to be in Digbali. It is going to be gaining that strength. None of the planets are looking here. So he is out of that blemish. So when you have that, good for government related job, good for anything where, you have any government related paperwork done. So you will be, if you are a politician, so this is a good time period. If you are at that authoritative position, so this is a good time period for you. You will be making some important decisions. You are going to be very wise, and this is going to give you that strength also. That strength is required, so you're going to be making those kinds of decisions now. Also, Mercury is turning direct. Mercury is your fourth and your seventh lord. So good for investments, good for purchasing property, good for signing documents, good for making your marriage work. Maybe there were some issues in your relationship. So now you're going to be reconciling, and it is going to be a patchwork which is going to take place. Also, we have Saturn changing nakshatra. Saturn is going to be in Jupiter's nakshatra, Lagnesh's nakshatra. It's inching towards the first house. Now here, there's a catch, because Saturn is your 11th and your 12th lord. It is inching towards the Sadesati, peak of Sadesati. So for Pisces native, it's a mixed bag actually. It's like slowing down the process. It is slowing down the expenditure part also, but it is slowing down your way to do things. Now you're not going to be in that pace, especially post 27 December. Things are going to slow down a bit for you. So before things slow down in an autopilot mode, it's better that you yourself, take things easy. If you have to go for any higher studies, if you want to upgrade yourself skill wise, so this is the time when you should actually opt for this. This is a good time period for, opting for higher studies, higher education, learning process, wisdom. Now is the time when you will understand things very minutely. You are going to be more into an isolation zone. Pisces is a sign of isolation. It's the last sign of the natural zodiac. So it's the best thing to do that, you are going to be having some kind of, some breakthroughs are coming your way. But if you yourself slow yourself down, you're just running, now you have to walk. Only then things will start moving in your direction. Because Saturn is inching towards Rahu. Remember, Rahu is illusion, delusion, and confusion. Luigi, I'll just answer your question. So Saturn is going to be giving you a lot of expenditures also now. Expenditures could be that you're being over charitable. You have to draw a line. You are traveling, but your travels are not fruitful. Your business proposals that you're getting are not going to be that favorable. So all these things are happening, which is giving you some negative impact on your mental setup. But still, if you take the help of the experts, if you take the help of this is a remedy that I'm giving, if you take the help of your guru, your mentor, your superiors, things are going to be nullifying. So you need to actually take things easy. Don't think that you can do it all alone by yourself. You have to depend on somebody who is better than you, whom you think is better than you. Okay. Venus is going to be in your 11th house. That is maybe, from the female counterparts, you will get that kind of support. Okay. So use this. Also, if you want to do some remedies, donate something in black, in black clothes, black sesame, because Saturn is in your 12th house. So rather than things, the money going out of your hands, overly, you should not be doing things outbounds. So you need to draw a line. So just donate something yourself in a very moderate way, not just doing things, too much. Too much is not good for you. Okay. And also, there can be some new job assignment which is coming through with Saturn inching towards the Jupiter's nakshatra. Now, by the end of this month, there can be, or maybe, first week of January, you will get a job, that assignment that you're waiting for, overseas assignment, or maybe, somewhere you're going to be shifting out from the place. where you are, because Mars is also inching towards the Kendra. So there is a change which we can anticipate with Sun also entering. So 15th of this month, that is December month, to the next 15th, you are going to be having something in your hand, some change which can be anticipated. Okay. Jupiter is in Moon's Nakshatra. Be more conversant, be more communicative, and also be more creative in your communication. Maybe there are certain presentations this month, so be more creative, think out of the box. Mercury is also turning direct, so things are going to get better. All right, so this is what I can say for Pisces. The best remedy, as I said, apply sesame oil. If you have joint pains, with Saturn in the 12th house, you must be having expenditures and joint pains also. So apply oil and donate some black articles if you can. Okay. So, and plant people sapling. That is also a good remedy. All right. Now, somebody has asked about, Luigi is asking about, let me just go back. So the reading is over. Let me just go back to, one sec. You're asking for Capricorn, Luigi. Okay. Will there be news about PR visa? Okay, see, the thing is, Mercury is retrograde. Okay. Ketu, when transits Sun's Nakshatra, there will be. So we can say this is a month when you can get the news. Okay. Because Saturn has to come out of the Nakshatra ruled by Rahu also. Lagnesh is in Rahu's Nakshatra. Okay. That is why you're not getting the news. And Mercury is retrograde. Sun is also. So it depends what Dasha you're in, first of all. But surely we can expect some good news coming your way post 15th of December, quite likely. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and have a great month ahead. And do write in the comment section if something matched up. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section also. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great month ahead. This is the last month. Make the best use of it. Om Tat Sat.